You've got 30 minutes to earn their trust, prove your value, and walk out with a signed contract or lose the listing to someone who is better prepared. In this video, I'm handing you the exact script I used to take 150 listings a year. The same one that helped me build a six-figure real estate business. I'm not just going to tell you what to say, I'll explain why it works so you can stop second-guessing yourself. Start taking more listings and closing with confidence. If you ever left a listing appointment thinking, I could have done better, this is for you. Before we start, make sure you download my free script book. The link is in the description of this video. You'll not only get the listing presentation script, I'm about to walk you through it, but all of my scripts are in there as well. The listing presentation has 4 parts, and if you nail these 4 parts, you walk out with a signed contract. If you don't, someone else will. Part 1, introduction. Show up confidently. Walk through the house and confirm their motivation. Part 2, the marketing plan. What are you going to do to sell their house? Part 3, price. Have a strategic conversation about price. And part 4, the close. Ask them to sign the contract. This isn't just a script. It's a system. It's exactly what you need to turn high-stakes appointments into high-earning outcomes. This script took me from winging it, hoping clients would say yes, to walking in confidently and walking out with signed agreements. I've been in real estate for 3 decades. In that time, I learned a lot. And here are the most important things. Keep everything brief and clear. Don't let them get confused with data or information that's not relevant to them. Don't let them doubt you because you are not prepared. Randomly rambling is not the way to go. You need to have all of your paperwork organized in a folder. Here's your checklist. Keep your presentation powerful and on point. Stick to the script. And place the listing agreement on the table before you start. The one thing that helped me grow in this business and the difference that makes top listing agents stand out is that they practice this over and over and over again. Record yourself and watch it as many times as you need to. Take notes on where you fell off, where you got lost, and practice those parts of the presentation until you own them. Role play with friends and family, but only the ones who will give you honest feedback. Practice, practice, practice until you are 100% confident in your presentation. Part 1, the introduction and confirming their motivation. You are confirming motivation, not discovering it. Why? Because you already asked about their motivation when you pre-qualified the appointment. Motivation is where they're moving, when they are moving, and why are they moving. Script. Mr. Seller, I'm really excited to work with you in the sale of your home. Before we start, I want to assure you that my goal is to sell your home for the most money possible in the least amount of time and with the least amount of hassle. That is what you want, isn't it? Ask them to walk you through the house. This is a great opportunity for you to rebuild rapport and confirm their motivation. Mr. Seller, you mentioned to me over the phone that you're moving to Dallas and your goal is to be there by the end of April, right? And you also mentioned you're moving to be closer to family, which is very exciting. Is there anything else about the move that's important to you that I should know about? Boom. Motivation is confirmed. Let's move to the next part, which is critically important. This is where you differentiate yourself from 99% of agents. Part 2, the marketing plan. Mr. Seller, I am an active and aggressive agent. Let me explain. Are you familiar with the difference between passive and active marketing when it comes to real estate? Let them answer, then you explain. A passive approach is what 99% of agents do. They put your home in the multiple listing service. They put it on hundreds of websites, maybe do an open house, and then they hope and pray the home sells. The problem is that after those steps, the agent just waits for a buyer to call. This passive approach is why the average agent sells just a handful of homes a year, while I have a goal to sell 25 homes this year. Emphasize, yes, some passive tools like the multiple listing service and online exposure are important, but in addition to that, I am also an active and aggressive agent. My job, Mr. Seller, is to find the buyer for your property. And that's what you would expect an agent to do for you, isn't it? Here's how I work. I personally contact other top agents in our market to tell them about your home. This prevents your listing from getting lost amongst the thousands of properties for sale in the multiple listing service. When it comes to online exposure, I will ensure that your home is presented as the best property for sale in the area with professional photos, accurate and attractive descriptions, and precise details that make your home stand out. The next step is critical, my daily prospecting. And here's what I do. Every day, Monday through Friday, from 8 a.m. to 12 p.m., I'm on the phone prospecting, looking for people who want to buy or sell real estate. I speak with 40 to 50 people a day about buying and selling, and I ask every one of them, who do you know anywhere that may be looking to buy or sell a home in our area? That's how I found you. I called, and now here we are. Time out. You can expand on this by telling them who you call, what you say, the scripts that you use, how you ask everyone for referrals, and how you cross-sell. And to make your promise impossible to ignore, tell them, Mr. Seller, you're welcome to stop by my office anytime from 8 to 12 p.m. to watch me prospect. They probably won't come, but this is a great way to show them that you actually do what you say. Part 3, the pricing conversation. This next part is crucial, and if it is not done right, everything will crumble. Always keep in mind that people want to sell their property for the most money possible. They think their house is the best. They invested a lot. They are emotionally attached, and they want their money back and then some. But the real trap is, if the property is overpriced, it won't sell, no matter how much marketing you do. Most agents fail here, not because they don't care, but because they don't prepare. This is the part that separates a top listing agent from someone who burns leads and loses listings. Start with, Mr. Seller, as a real estate expert, I study the market every day. My goal is to share some information with you so clearly so you can understand what's happening in the market and what we need to do to get your home sold so we can get you to Dallas by the end of April. That sounds great, doesn't it? Let them respond. Be careful here. You are not telling them the price. You're helping them understand the price based on the comparative market analysis and market data. Here's the pricing analogy to help them understand. Let's think like a buyer. Say you want to buy a new computer. At one store, it's $1,000. You check another store and you see the same computer, but with a faster processor for the same $1,000. Which one would you buy? They say the faster one. Exactly, because it's a better value. Now, what if that faster computer is priced at $1,500 and it's a feature you don't really need? Which one would you buy then? They say the cheaper one. Exactly. That's because if they charge more for the extras, the value disappears. Home buyers think exactly the same way. They look at multiple homes, usually 10 or 15, and they pick the one that offers the most features and updates for the least amount of money. Now, take out the comparative market analysis. Mr. Seller, to determine the highest price we can sell for, I prepared a detailed market analysis. Let's take a look at the homes that are currently for sale and a few that recently sold so we can decide on the right price to make your home the next sale in this area. I always recommend 4 actives and 4 recent sales, the ones that best compare to their home. If you have too much information, you'll confuse the seller. Ask them, are you familiar with this home? You can see here that it has 2,000 square feet, which is similar to your home. Go through the details of each property with them so they can clearly see it and understand them. Get them involved, then ask, based on this information, what price do you think we should list your home for? To make sure that buyers choose your home over the others. If they say, well, you're the expert, you tell me. Absolutely, Mr. Seller. And as I mentioned, my job is to help you understand the market so you can make an informed decision that helps you get to Dallas by April. So based on everything that we've looked at, what price do you have in mind? Walk through the comps again if needed, focusing on recent sales because that is what appraisers actually use. And then part 4, ask for the signature. Your listing agreement should be already on top of the table in front of them, filled out with all the information except the price. The pen should be sitting right on top of it. Once you agree on the price, you pick up the pen, fill in the price on the listing agreement, then point to the signature line and say, I just need your signature right here so we can go to work and get this property sold for you. I'm nodding yes. You can shrug your shoulders and you keep pointing to the signature line and hand them the pen. Don't skip this step. If you don't ask, they'll give you objections until you're out the door without a signed contract. Remember, you can only have one shot at a listing presentation. You can show up unprepared and hope for the best, or walk in with a proven strategy that's already helped thousands of agents build real businesses. If you want help speeding that up, check the links below. I've got tools and coaching to help you succeed faster. Thanks for watching. Now go take listings.